Scalable IP is the new gold. It's the greatest investment opportunity of our lifetime. Cody was created based on a years of experience with the IP capital model, bringing extraordinary returns to ourselves and our investors. We're bringing this model to a broader audience to allow the people around the world to actually focus on the kinds of companies that will change the course of a nation. And those are companies with breakthrough IP, building new planes and trains and automobiles. It's how the nation was built in the first place, bringing an immigrant mindset that's focused on how can I do better for my nation, my community, my people. Not what can I do for myself today, tomorrow, short-term thinking. We bring long-term growth in everything that we do. And that is the beauty of Cody. That is the beauty of our model, IP Capital. And because breakthrough IP has shown me time and time again how it can de-risk an investment, mitigate the risk, asset back, income producing from rents, from use of the IP, and be tradable so investors have a way out of their investment. I've seen how it's a game changer. It's a game changer in venture capital to focus on IP and to move from a venture capital model to an IP capital model. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I can see, and I want everyone else to see, how important it is to invest in these kinds of companies. But more importantly, I want people to see the value that's there. A venture is no longer just a team and a business plan and what value they'll get for what they can do. Its scalable IP asset value has tremendous value if scaled in partnerships with others, turning a venture investment into an IP investment and turning IP into real gold, new gold, the greatest investment opportunity of our lifetime. My track record demonstrates it. Since 2008, I've invested over $100 million, $106 million, returned $765 million in cash, north of $1 billion when including in-kind transactions, non-cash assets. What you see there is over a 7x multiple. You won't find that in venture capital. That's because I see a venture as more than a venture. I see it as an IP asset. And if I can scale that asset because it has enough value, I can de-risk my investment, many bets instead of one, in effect, and I can increase the potential outcome. So join me, join my mission to invest in the kinds of companies that will change the course of our nation, the kinds of companies that created our nation in the first place, companies that build things, planes, trains, automobiles. Let's do it again. Let's rebuild our industries and reimagine our industries. There are so many companies around the world that need your capital and they need your support, that are doing the very thing that created our nation in the first place. They're struggling to get the capital, and they need the protection when they scale in the world to make sure they're not only having benefit here for their own companies, for their own nation, but they realize the paradox that the more I share in the world and create value for others, the more I can create value here for themselves, for our nation, and in the case of Cody, for our investors. So join me, join our mission.